When we enter deep, relaxed, and focused states, our sense of time and space tend to disappear, meaning we start to perceive information beyond our physical senses. It is a state of heightened awareness. It provides us with insights which many describe as intuition. When we train ourselves to silence the noise that comes from our habitual way of thinking, we raise our awareness to perceive information that was unconscious to us. This information resides on what science describes as energy fields. As Einstein put it, the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. We can interact with this field by bypassing the mind that is created by the body. This is important to understand, as the mind created by the body drives our actions most of the time. Remember the 60,000 thoughts? Here's the science behind what I'm saying, so you can have a better understanding of the process. When we have a thought, our brain cells or neurons produce neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers also responsible for bodily functions, such as the movement of an arm, the blink of an eye, and our breathing. Neurotransmitters also send signals to a region of the brain called the hypothalamus to manufacture another type of chemical messenger called neuropeptides. Through the pituitary gland, these chemicals are released into our bloodstream, attaching to the receptor sites of certain cells, which then produce hormones that influence how we feel. In a sense, neuropeptides connect thoughts with feelings. In other words, they make us feel the way we think and vice versa. I call these thought-feeling patterns states of consciousness, and in this case, they are body-driven. The problem starts when we create a pattern of thinking the way we feel, which causes us to feel the way we think. It is a closed loop that can keep us prisoners of our thoughts and feelings and drag us down if what we think, feel, think are degrading emotions and survival thoughts. Addiction, depression, schizophrenia, trauma, and stress-related symptoms are a good example of this loop. The opposite of such a loop would be a positive think-feel pattern of happiness. A thought-feeling pattern, positive or not, creates networks in our brain, resulting in memory. Memory creates identities, personality traits, belief systems, and behaviors. In the conscious path system, I call them ego components. They can be healthy or unhealthy and affect our well-being and performance. So, if we want to optimize our life, we have to become aware of our ego components and the states of consciousness they produce. In order to do this, we have to step out of our familiar way of thinking, feeling, doing, so we can perceive a different thought or a different energy impulse from the field. We have to think new thoughts, which through repetition can become a memory. If we take action on a new thought, we have an experience, which can reinforce the thought. When we are centered and with a clear mind, we can achieve a heightened state of consciousness, allowing us to step out of our habitual way of thinking, feeling, thinking, to choose new thoughts, feelings, and new possibilities for ourselves.